Let's go check out the Australian Pavilion. Yes, my home ground pavilion. Okay, so walking in, there is a fake forest. Some interesting things though within the forest. There were some screens. This one here, this is an Aboriginal symbol bark cutting. We'll kind of swing back here. That gives us a view. Yeah, there we go. There we've got the AV screen within the tree. And at this point, I think it's worthwhile having the conversation around how we use the Australian and First Nations people to really market Australia overseas, but yet we've got such a complicated relationship internally at the moment where, you know, we've got, well, what was the the candidate for the opposition leader, Peter Dutton, refusing to stand in front of the First Nations flags. And that was the alternate Prime Minister that we had. So why is it like here, you know, we've got a screen on the ceiling here that we can use Aboriginal Dreamtime images to sell Australia overseas, but for some reason we still don't want to have the truth telling. We still don't want to have like that reconciliation piece with our First Nations folk. So yeah, interesting looking at this from inside eyes, you know, an Australian, and then also the external eyes where we're seeing we're leading with First Nations images and stories to tell the story of Australia. Anyway, these screens were really lovely as well. The way that they were set up, they just weren't flat on the wall. They were also kind of curving over the ceiling. They were wrapping you around the walls. So that was a really lovely piece. It was very short and sweet though in the Australian Pavilion. Walk through the bush, come into this screen area. Everyone seemed to be fascinated with the ocean. Hey, this is also the mangrove area. This was a really lovely presentation as well. And yes, I did. Yes, I did have a Lamington at the end. Loved it.